Welcome to another anterior pituitary tutorial. In this particular tutorial, we will be looking at growth hormone, which is secreted by the anterior pituitary. The functions of growth hormone include both direct and indirect effects on tissues. The direct effects include increasing blood glucose amounts and decreasing specific amino acids from the blood. The indirect effect includes the growth of bone, cartilage, and muscle through the production of somatomedins in the liver. To begin, we will start with drawing the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. So this is to illustrate the hypothalamus and the floor of the brain, and this is the pituitary. This will be the anterior portion, and this will be the posterior portion. There are three things that cause the release of hormones from the hypothalamus. The first is when blood glucose levels fall. The second is when certain amino acids increase. I'm going to abbreviate amino acids with AA. And the third thing is the presence of stress, which can be a psychological stress, an emotional, or a physical stress. All three of these cause the release of growth hormone, releasing hormone. We're going to abbreviate growth hormone, releasing hormone as big G, little h, big R, big H. So the hypothalamus detects changes away from homeostasis in the way of blood glucose levels, in the way of amino acids, and then also in light of stress experienced by the body. And the growth hormone releasing hormone is going to travel down through the blood vessel portal system to the anterior pituitary, where it will elicit a response and cause the release of growth hormone, which will be abbreviated here as GH. Now, growth hormone is going to have an effect on three different target tissues. It affects general cells, which I like to illustrate as a circle with a nucleus in the center. It also is going to target adipose cells, and I illustrate my adipose cell with the nucleus pushed to the border because the vacuoles of lipids have shoved the organelles of the cell to the periphery of the cell. And lastly, growth hormone is going to target the liver. Pardon my kindergarten art. So we're going to see effects across these three particular tissues that have receptors that are looking for and capable of binding to growth hormone as it circulates in the bloodstream. For the general cells, the very first thing that we're going to see is an increase in my amino acids. Remember, AA is amino acids, entering the cell.